Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lego the movie, the video game. The Lego movie, the video game. Let's continue. I'm never gonna get the name right. Some really nice looking 3D models here. It's kind of a shame they never sold anything like that in the video game, in the real world. You can travel to between realms now by going through here. So again, they put us out in the open world and we're kind of a little ahead of what the actual story is because we haven't gotten Vitruvius, and Vitruvius was the one that was the person I assumed would open the portals. And I imagine walking through here is just a quick animation and nothing else. It's still very strange.
Where are my pants?
That this pants thing is some kind of costumes and some kind of collectible. And so the pants are a little bit different. They give you these little sparkle effects.
Honey, where are my pants?
Interesting. So we'll just stick with our default pants for the rest, until we get to free play mode at least.
Back, folks.
Let's see. Again, having slight lockups nowhere near as bad as what we were having with Lego Harry Potter years 4 through 7. That was a nightmare. So, since I assume this is a later game than that, they must have made some progress there, but put out even one game that is so defective. I mean, you can't call it anything but defective when the game refuses to be playable under any settings.
Somebody put out the fire!
Seems like we've got a side quest here, but we would need a character. We need a character. Like, here's another lockup happening. Why does it happen there? Is it because of the texture of the skybox? Perhaps? I mean, we have this Old West here, and I kind of wonder if that might be it, that the engine simply cannot handle loading in more of the skybox. I can also control the camera to some extent. Well, at least I could for a little bit there. It's strange. Seems like if you're in the middle of the area, you can't look upwards, but if you're... No, I bet you could only look upwards over there, where it says the Old West.
Keep away from that stallion. He'll kick you in the next week.
Like, once you're through this area, you can kind of look upward. So it's this one section is specially programmed to look upward into the sky. And here is some cutscenes. Like, if we wanted to see what the cutscenes were. Let's see, I wonder how do you activate it. And the weirdness here, of course, is the fact that this game in particular can't even play the cutscenes appropriately. And so we have 11 there, plus another 4 is 15, 19, 23, 24, 24 cutscenes, and that's it. This is such a short experience. Could it be that maybe there was just too much work going on? This is the problem I think that might be affecting TT games and Telltale games, if we're going to be honest. I'm walking all over this place for no reason. Probably. Getting up to places I'm not supposed to be able to reach. Gold instruction page detector for 200,000. I'll go ahead and buy that right now. Don't have a desire really to do that, right? To use it, but it's cool to have. I'm working my way back down the other direction. So can Wildstyle climb this? Ah. She can break it and make a wall to climb. Ah. That explains that.
You're an upstanding citizen, ain't you? Those low-down, dirty varmints, the Cooper brothers, snuck into the coffers last night and hornswoggled the consarn gold. Bad guys done robbed the bank. If you round them up, I'll give you a pittance of a reward.
So we're supposed to round up the bad guys? Is it that guy back there that's the bad guy, or? Like, no, he's just a prospector.
Well, are you gonna apprehend the perpetrators of this here heinous misdeed?
Am I freeing the chickens? I don't think I am. Those chickens are as free as they're gonna be. Yeah, it does feel like maybe they just were given too many jobs. That if they had taken some time out and not done Lego Harry Potter years 4 through 7, whenever they were doing that, and instead focused on this, I think this game would have been better. If they had taken some time out from some other game, maybe they would have done better there. Ironically, in the long run, I think doing the Harry Potter series was the too much work that could have been avoided. But in honesty, you could probably have not done this and been fine too, or not done either one of them and improved on the quality of some of the other Lego games. Lego Jurassic World is another one that comes to mind as a game that, let's go and start the level. We've taken way too long. I'm playing around in this open world. And notice they're out of their colors. And boy, is it bright outside. They're out of their Western clothes. Yeah, if they had just taken their time and done Lego Jurassic World like 2 years or 5 years or 10 years after that, or whenever there might be a
Go away. I'm gonna be here a while.
so you just go ahead and cheat our way back this way. I don't know what the appropriate idea was to get to this section. I'm totally cheating it. I need Emmet, but oh well, he's here. Interesting, they just walked right through each other on that ladder. Usually one jumps off. But yeah, I think they just have too much on their plate. Too many games.
These mechanical birds will get our message out. They will go to an internet cafe and email the remaining master builders who will meet us in the secret realm of Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Cuckoo Land? Wait.
Again, we're back to a cutscene of the movie. They wanted to do crazy fire upside down stuff.
All I want
some of the scenes in this movie feel like they are
I would not rather he died.
they were written by kids or tried to be made like they were written by kids.
Vitruvius, which way to
A
Cloud Cuckoo
little
Land?
too
Head
crazy.
for
It's
the
a little
big
too
bright thing
silly.
in the sky.
You mean the sun?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. So we got the robots and the police back, and they're. Let's see. Now we don't have the Western wear, so we don't have a gun. Which is gonna hurt our attempts to shoot that target, I imagine. Wild Style has to build. It's a strange
Incredibly
thing.
thin ledge. That looks safe.
I can't see anything dangerous about it.
You can't see anything, period. You're blind.
It's rather strange in Lego games that there'd be a character that just can't do this.
Why is it so hot up here? Am I above a fire?
No, it's just a really sunny day. Keep going.
Good news, you put out the fire. Bad news, you destroyed the ledge.
So it had to be Vitruvius that went because he was the only one that couldn't see how dangerous the path was. And the game didn't completely explain that, but it was implying that was the idea. So can he target this? Yes, he can. So I could hit these two. Maybe Wildstyle could get up over here. Doesn't seem like she can. Not yet, at least.
Stand back. I'll use my drill.
Yeah, he's getting to use his drill ability a lot more than I would have thought in the game, Lego game. But I guess it allows for a whole new style of breaking Legos instead of just having an object that you can punch to break. The idea that you need a specific character to break things is interesting, and it works kind of well with Emmet's lack of ability to build anything, because then he becomes the character of destruction, at least for now, whereas while everybody else is the character of creation. Cutscene, or not cutscene, just a laggy thing. Like, right when the fireworks happened, it lagged. Right when the coins appeared out of nowhere, it lagged. It seems like the game just limits itself on how much memory it can use for textures. And
Hey, I know how to follow instructions. Let me build this.
whenever those textures haven't been used in a while, they just get very quickly unloaded to the video card's memory. Why you would be so aggressive about that, I don't know. It feels like the game would... The only reason I could think you would be this aggressive is if you were building the game specifically for something with almost no video RAM, like maybe a 3DS or a Wii. But then that doesn't really explain why these games have a tendency to work fine on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 and such. That part doesn't make any sense. But it really just gets down to it. We've seen, of the 5 or 6 Lego games that have come out that are on PC, which it's more than 6. There's possibly been 5 or 6 bad Lego games that have come out for PC that were bad PC ports, and then there's been 12 to 20 Lego games, I think. It feels almost like a third to half of the games, or the PC ports on these games, have been so bad and so frustrating. And you have things like the Lego The Hobbit missing DLC that's just totally not here. I mean, it really goes to prove the fact that TT Games simply just doesn't care about their customer base when it comes to PC versions. They're just seem to be there to try to make a buck off of it, and
Vitruvius, do you think you
that's
could throw your
it.
staff into that socket?
And that's no way to run your company, particularly when you've got big licenses like this and you're going to lose it. I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually gets down to the point where Lego themselves steps in and says, either you fix your games and make sure all of the ones going forward are very good on all the platforms you choose to release it, or you don't release them. Because that's really what it's down to, is they might as well have not released some of these PC ports. Because they're so bad. Like Lego Harry Potter should not have been released on PC. Absolutely. It's 4 through 7 is unplayable, and if you can't play 4 through 7 on PC, you might as well not have years 1 through 4, or 1 through 3, or whatever it is. Maybe it's 5 through 7. I don't know. This is not unplayable, but certainly not acceptable. And of course, as a video game critic, I'm doing the exact wrong thing. The right thing I should do when running into a game like this, particularly since I've seen it before, is I like to see how he builds something and what the other one builds. Instead,
I'll cross over the beam. Not like it's very high off the ground.
Sure. Let's assume that's true.
Yeah, I should just have asked for that Steam automatic refund, which it's again worth pointing out, well, not again, but for the first time worth pointing out, that this game was one of the many Steam games that were released before they had that automatic 2-hour cutoff for refunds. You could still ask for a refund after playing a game for 2 hours, but it's not guaranteed or automated as it is if you just do it in 2 hours, less than 2 hours. And that's absolutely what I should have done, is just said, forget it, take the game back, give me my money back. Even if I only paid like $10 for this game on sale, it's probably not worth it. And I could go to a used video game store and get the same game on Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 for probably $10 or less. I wouldn't get it on a Wii. I wouldn't get it on a 3DS. I don't think that would be the
Leave this to me.
right choice there. Personally, I'd probably get it on the 360 since I have a bunch of other Lego games on 360 and they all ran well, and that was what got me interested in playing these games in the first place.
We have to find a way to destroy those ladders.
And I'm not really sure if playing Lego games eventually got me interested in building with actual Legos, but there was at least 2 years between me, the first time I played a Lego game and the first time I bought any Lego set. and I'm not really certain that was the reason, but it's been long enough that I couldn't say with any certainty. It still very much has the standard Lego experience that is appealing to kids. You can run around and break things, and there's a significant amount of things that run around and punch and break and cause chaos. It's kind of ironic that in a Lego game that's the appeal, because that's not something you really do in Legos. You really can't cause too much chaos with a Lego set. It is pretty structured. I like the Lego hearts that are dropping. They're actually made out of Lego pieces. That's an idea. And I have said in the past I was interested to see if instead of doing a half Lego, half just 3D animation video games, whether it would work if they were 100% specifically Lego pieces or bust. And I suppose this game is the proof that it can be done, because as far as I can see, every single thing in this game is made out of Legos. There's no faking it. There almost certainly is faking it happening here, but I'm not seeing it. And that in itself is an amazing twist. So I have to roll this TNT onto the catapult. And can you kick it? There we go. Oh, and we're still trying to take down the ladders. Wow. Wow, this is taking a while. I'm certainly taking my sweet time to finish this level.
Come on, we've almost finished them.
I'm looking all over on this map, and it seems to be 100% Lego, which this, if this game was done right, should have been the beginning of a whole second generation of Lego games. Like, go back and do Lego Star Wars with the voice acting, and
watch out for its laser. Vitruvius.
And
could you hit him with your
all
staff?
Lego designs, so no cheating, and all new just design. Let's see. Am I supposed to hit this guy with the
before it
staff?
recovers, build something.
What's the third thing I'm supposed to build? It builds a tornado. Or it turns into a tornado, and then he builds the bridge with the guy. That's a little gruesome. This is taking too long. I need to speed up. Here. To be a little critical of the movie itself, it is really just several chase scenes back to back.
I'm going to walk along this perfectly safe, extremely sturdy ledge.
Okay, now he's just being sarcastic. He can actually see, can't he?
It'd be cool if Lego actually made his eyes glow for Vitruvius. but they would either have to put a light in it, which they do have some light bricks that do light up, have little LEDs in them, or they'd have to use glow-in-the-dark stuff. That was funny. Let's see. Still looking to see if there's any Lego cheating going on here.
Oh, watch out, more robots!
I would say there's probably a high chance that a lot of the bricks we're seeing in this game are not actually ever been for sale by Lego, if I was to guess. That certain colors, they probably have never sold things, certain pieces in certain colors. But that's a very small cheat compared to the level of cheating they've done in other Lego games where entire sections are not Lego-fied at all, not even attempting to be Lego-like. So only explosives can destroy silver objects, and how do we break this? I guess we have to break this first, and then build something that Emmet can then break. Oh, okay. That makes sense. If you look in the far lower right there, you can see that the ground is more of a simulated texture than actual Legos. Interesting, they built a ladder of themselves. Like the ground you can see in the background is not really Legos, but more of a painting of Legos, and same here. Well, it's more squares than it is Legos, I would say. What am I supposed to do? And we lock up again.
Vitruvius, another flying robot!
Can't one of you guys build something?
See, I knew I was supposed to do that, but the game is sitting there causing me trouble. The fact that they move around and all the pieces become a tornado and all of that actually would be interesting too. And see, you could kind of cheat and remake all the old games with Emmet and Vitruvius and Wildstyle all together. Like, you could put them in the story of Star Wars, and then they would have to adjust to that. And not only would that work well in a video game sense, it would also work well in continuing the movie sense. So if you go Lego the movie, or Lego Star Wars the movie, or Lego the movie Star Wars, any one of those probably would work nicely and allow you to move the story forward and tell a tale you've already told, just with a different spin. Like, feels like we're doing too much of this though. This feels like number 5.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Goodbye.
Yeah, the movie on several occasions just has to rely on them being chased and being under that pressure they're using the pressure of being chased to build something to escape. But there are some cool scenes here, definitely. And she connects all the people.
You need to stop Lord Business's robots catching us.
Can I use that box of dynamite?
No!
I'll take that as maybe later.
Here they come!
So I'm playing as Emmet, and it seems like you have to hold down X here. And then there's collectibles.
All right.
There's robots everywhere. And I've killed 4 out of the 10 already without even trying. And I'm not sure this goes in circles or not. There's another collectible. I wonder if there's a 3rd collectible in this race. Now I've killed 6 out of the 10 without even trying. Let's see if we switch him. He throws explosives. And he throws them pretty fast.
Take that!
And then we've taken out the last one, and then it locks up again.
SWAT vans, you better take them out fast.
There's a lot of TPs going on over here, but I don't think I'm supposed to hit the TPs because they're not exploding. And these explosions look very pixely.
Yeah!
And I think that's probably intentional. I would hope. Let's switch back to Emmet. And see, he just shoots down the elements. And see, I'm missing still some more collectibles.
I see some more.
Now, as we race down, is there any Lego cheating happening here? Not really, but they're just building things with some very basic
Should I get one?
very basic bricks. Rows and rows. This looks like a Minecraft mesa biome. And see, that's the irony of all ironies, of course, is that
Must have hurt.
Minecraft, the Lego game that's not really a Lego game, is way more popular and way more interesting than almost every other Lego game. No, I'd say all of them. Even some of the great ones like Lego Star Wars still
Bye-bye.
have not held the average player's attention as much as Minecraft has. Of course, they went in directions that I think wouldn't be very kid-friendly, in the sense of the complicated redstone and command blocks commands in Minecraft that just Lego games can't get that difficult.
I can't control it much longer.
Emmet, we need to attach the wheel to something that spins around.
That is a really nice looking Lego pick.
We need to attach the wheel to something that spins.
And again in the movie it just feels like it's too much of a joke here. Like,
Emmet, where are you going? Oh, this better work. Hang tight.
and then when you start to see these rolling lists of dust and these rolling waves that we'll see sooner, and pretty soon from now, the stop animation of the movie does not look very good, even when you're watching it in the movie. Sheriff not a robot there. Robo SWAT. So unlocked but did not purchase those characters, which I think probably means we haven't purchased any of the characters, which is fine. I spent 200,000 gold to find the indicator, but there's also a factor that I probably should get the score multiplier. Score times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although I'm not certain I need even score times 2 on this game. This game may be so short and the prices for things may be low enough that you can just play through it once and then have enough income to purchase and unlock everything. We're at 8 of 70 gold bricks already, and we haven't even been trying that hard. And that was 35 minutes to do this level too, and that includes a lot of stalling and not moving very fast at all. I probably could have done this whole level in 25, if not 20. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.